What's going on, knuckleheads? This is George with Fighters Rep, and this is my reaction to the disgraceful Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder decision last night. As a combat sports promoter in the state of California, which is coincidentally where the fight occurred last night, I am absolutely taken aback. I am absolutely offended by the incompetence of the scorecard, particularly of Alejandro Rochin, who should never in his life ever be allowed anywhere near a boxing match, especially anywhere near officiating or judging a boxing match. Anybody who can watch that fight and somehow score the fight 115 to 111 in Deontay Wilder's favor, who was getting his ears boxed off for the entirety of the fight, other than the rounds where he knocked Fury down, is just too incompetent and too dangerous. Too dangerous for this sport. Let me tell you what I mean by dangerous, okay? As a promoter, I am involved with a lot of fighters, a lot of camps, mostly in MMA, kickboxing, and Muay Thai, but it's essentially the same thing. You're dealing with camps and you're dealing with guys who are sacrificing their lives. They're sacrificing their health and their time and their money and their resources into becoming the best fighters that they can be. And for them to basically be subjected to incompetence in judging at the level that we saw last night can damage their career. It could damage their life. It damages everything. It affects their income. It affects their ability of attaining future income. It affects them emotionally. It's just too dangerous to have people that are as incompetent as Alejandro Rochin scoring any kind of fight whatsoever. And as a promoter in the state of California, if he's ever at any time assigned to one of my fights, I will put in a personal request to recuse him as a judge from any of my events. And I agree 100% with Paulie Malignaggi that this person should never be allowed to officiate again. Now, I thought it was ridiculous that the fight was scored a draw. I thought Tyson Fury clearly won that fight. Obviously, it was a gap that was kind of closed as far as the scores go when Deontay Wilder knocked Fury down twice, and especially the knockdown in the 12th round. That was a very nasty and clear knockdown. The one in the 9th, you can argue, was a flash knockdown. He got hit in the back of the head. His equilibrium, went off. But that was not the kind of knockdown that we saw in the 12th. Nonetheless, a 10-8 round is warranted, even though Tyson Fury came back and fought and did well for the rest of those rounds. And again, I'm still taken aback that Tyson Fury was able to get up from that knockdown in the 12th round. But my focus in this video is Alejandro Rochin's scorecard. My goodness. I mean, I see what these fighters go through. I see how serious they take this sport. I see the hard work that they put in. And for some absolute, incompetent idiot to sit up there and judge the fight, somebody with, probably no fighting experience whatsoever, to judge the fight in the way that he did, it's just incredible. Even his own colleagues couldn't give Deontay Wilder the first 4 rounds the way he did. I'm not sure what fight he was watching to give Deontay Wilder the first 4 rounds. None of the other judges agreed with him as far as those first 4 rounds go. They agreed on the first round, which is weird. I think all 3 of them gave it to Wilder, which I don't see how that works. But to give Wilder the first 4 rounds, it's got to be one of a few things, in my opinion. You're either completely incompetent, or perhaps you're on drugs, or you're being paid by somebody, or It's got to be something like that, because there's just no way. There's just no way that you can have any experience judging the sport of boxing or have any knowledge about it at all and have given Deontay Wilder those first 4 rounds. And it's really sad. It's a really sad really sad outcome, because Tyson Fury made an incredible comeback from depression and drugs and alcohol, and he was facing all these odds. And he came into this fight, and a lot of people wrote him off, and he deserved that win. He deserved that win. His coach deserved that win. His family deserved that win. And the fans deserved that win. And, you know, his children, everybody that's going to be impacted by his ability to, you know, maybe get another fight with Wilder, make that kind of money again. I mean, who's going to want to fight a guy like Fury now if he doesn't have any belts? And if he would have won that belt, you know, then maybe he would have been more appealing to a potential future opponent. So I just think it's dangerous, and it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting that a judge like Alejandro Rochin be allowed to ever judge again. That's my opinion on what went down. It was an incredible fight. You know, it was an incredible fight. I think if you're extremely generous and biased towards Wilder, you could maybe argue a split decision. I'm sorry, a draw, not a split decision. But to score the bout 115 to 111, I mean, I haven't heard a single person tell me that they thought Deontay Wilder won on the scorecards. I have not seen that anywhere. I've scoured the universe. Perhaps people have made the argument that, you know, the count was started late. Tyson Fury should have been counted out. Perhaps, you know, people, you know, made the argument it was fair for it to be a draw. But for somebody to sit up on the internet or anywhere else and say that Wilder won on a scorecard by 1 point or more, or 4 points like Alejandro Rochin had it, please, I mean, help me understand, or help me find anybody that would agree with that scorecard. It's just, I understand that scoring is subjective, but there's some objectivity to it. And if you look at the punch stats, and I mean, it's just absolutely disgraceful. So, guys, leave me your comments and opinions on this. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about it. You know, there's going to be guys that disagree with me. There's going to be people that, you know, agree with me. Whatever, I don't mind, but this is a forum for discussion. I want to open this up for discussion. I gave my prediction on the fight where I had Fury winning a decision. I think that that's what should have happened. I thought Deontay Wilder could probably end the fight by knockout if he landed a good punch, which he did. But I had Fury in my prediction, if you watch the video, winning by decision, and that's why I made this video. So let me know what you guys think. Check out our affiliate links below. If you go to the Blackout Gear store on our webpage, we get credit, and they're the official manufacturers for camo gloves and IKF equipment and all kinds of MMA and boxing, kickboxing equipment. So definitely check them out. Also check out Bluehost. They host our website. They're an amazing affiliate below. And grab you some Fighters Rep gear. Anything you spend on Fighters Rep, you know, or any of the credit we get is being reinvested back into the fight game and building up young fighters and not harming them the way this idiot Alejandro Rochin did last night by screwing their lives up with a ridiculous decision. So let me know what you guys think below, and also please subscribe. Hey knuckleheads, be sure to smash that like button, comment and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to continue to support Fighters Rep.